It's your daughter's first day of school. What kind of mother doesn't show up?
Excuse me?
You're the worst. I'm divorcing you for hurting our daughter.
What are you talking about?
I even took the day off because you said we need to be at school by 9 a.m.
School? What are you going on about? Weren't you supposed to be on a business trip starting today?
Oh.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
That was meant for someone else, wasn't it? That's it, right?
No, it wasn't.
Who did you mix me up with?
I don't know.
This is totally weird. School? First day? We don't have kids, right? And not preschool, but first day of school? That means at least elementary school age. Do you have a secret child?
No, there can't be. There shouldn't be.
When you use triple negatives, it means you're lying.
Actually, I'm aspiring to be a novelist. I accidentally typed some dialogue from my story.
You're way too flustered, and that excuse makes no sense.
Oh, look at the time. Gotta catch my flight. See ya!
Wait, explain properly. Megan, please answer honestly. Sarah, what's this about all of a sudden? Does your son Ken have a secret child? Of course not! Then why did he lie about going on a business trip and attend a first day of school ceremony? Huh? Whose? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't care what happened in his past, but I hate secrets. Well, even if you say that. All right, then I'll check the hidden child search website. What's that? Oh, you don't know? You can enter a father's name and find out if they have any children. Really? We live in convenient times, though there's a chance the information might leak and the neighbors might find out. Wait a minute! Yes? There is a child. Yes, there is. I knew it. I thought you must have known. Just please don't use that website. I'm sorry. I lied. No such website exists. What? You tricked me? That's terrible! May I return those exact words to you? Well, I'm sorry about that. I had no choice. Ken made me keep quiet. So, this means it was about 7 to 8 years ago? Yes, I heard he never legally recognized or registered the child. Yet he cares enough to attend the first day of school. Ken might, but I don't know anything about it. I see. There's something that bothers me about what Ken said. He told the woman, I'm divorcing you for hurting our daughter. Oh? Isn't divorce strange? I'm definitely legally married to him. Bigamy is illegal in this country, right? That's right. Do you know what this means? I have no idea. You're still hiding something, aren't you? Not at all. I've told you everything I know, and I'm on your side. Really? I don't lie. There's this app now where you can detect lies just by placing your finger on the phone's fingerprint sensor. It measures your pulse. Want to try it? Fine, I'll tell you everything. Megan, please stop this. I feel bad about lying too, so please, just be honest from the start. What? That was a lie too? Yes, I'm sorry. The app exists, but it's just a joke app with no reliability. I can't believe you tricked me twice! As I said, I'm just returning the favor. You're quite clever. I learn from the best. Well, can you come over tomorrow? Will you tell me everything then? Yes, everything. I'll come after work. Let's keep this from Ken, okay? All right.
The business trip is gonna be extended, so I won't be home for a while.
If it's really work, that can't be helped. But given the current situation, I can't trust you.
Yesterday was nothing. I really just accidentally sent some novel dialogue. Please believe me.
You hate reading and have never touched a novel in your life. I'm super interested in what kind of writing you're doing.
Well, the quality isn't good enough to show anyone yet.
Indeed, a story where a husband threatens divorce because his wife is late to their daughter's first day of school doesn't sound very interesting.
Right? That one's definitely getting scrapped. The setup was bad. Next one will be about romance.
Oh, how exciting. Let me read it when it's done.
Sure, I'll show you when it's finished.
So, how long are you planning to keep lying?
Huh?
What's this about a daughter? What do you mean by divorce?
That's...
You have a secret child, don't you?
No!
Really? Can you swear on it?
Yes?
What if you're lying?
I'll buy you anything you want.
I don't particularly want anything, so how about we bet all your body hair instead?
What?
You don't have any secret children, right? Then it shouldn't be a problem.
No way!
Then be confident about it. I'll believe you if you're this adamant.
I haven't betrayed you or lied to you, so go ahead, pull out as much as you want.
If you're that sure, I'll believe you. Oh, right. I'm going to your mother's house now. Any message for her?
Huh? What for?
Nothing special, just going for tea.
Don't!
Why not?
Her stupidity might be contagious.
How rude! That's your own mother you're talking about. She just called saying she got some fruits from relatives and wants me to pick it up. I won't stay long.
Well, if that's all...
Good luck with your business trip.
Yeah, thanks. Just get the fruit and come straight back.
Yes, yes. Hello, this is Sarah. I apologize for the sudden message. Is this Holly's text message account? Yes, it is. But what's going on? I'm his wife. That's why I wanted to talk. I got your contact from Ken's mother. You have a daughter, right? Yes, she just started elementary school. And I hear you're not officially married. Well, we're not legally married. I'm his common-law wife. I want to be clear that I haven't received any financial support, and I'm not fraudulently claiming single-parent benefits. Oh, no, this isn't an official investigation. Please don't worry. I just want to know the truth. What do you mean? I am Ken's legal wife on the family registry. What? I do his laundry and cook his meals almost every day. Given that schedule, I wonder when he has time to visit you. Well, he's usually traveling abroad for work, so it's normal that he's not around. Is that what he told you? Did you know about my existence? Of course not. How long have you been in a relationship? Since before my daughter was born, so about 8 years. So, since Ken was 30. What about you? How long? We got married 3 years ago. I had no idea about a common-law wife. What is going on here? It seems we've both been deceived. Oh. Don't you think you should get your daughter registered under her father's name? Why have you accepted this situation? It was Ken's wish. He said if we got officially married, it would restrict his work. How so? What do you mean? He said he loves traveling abroad for work, but if we got married, he'd have to change departments. He told me even without marriage papers, we're still family. That's a plausible excuse, but Ken's workplace doesn't even have departments that involve international travel. What? He told me he works for a global trading company. Not at all. Ken is a civil servant in the local community development division. Really? The other day, Ken accidentally sent me a message meant for you, yelling about being late to the first day of school and threatening divorce. Yes. Is he usually like that? It was so different from the Ken I know. I was shocked. That day, I was late because it took time to put on my suit for the ceremony. Of course, it was the first day of school ceremony. That's the only Ken I know. He's kind to our daughter, but he's always harsh with me and yells a lot. Still, I kept waiting because our daughter is attached to him, and he promised we'd get married and spend our retirement years together. I see. I heard you meet with his mother twice a year. Yes, just New Year's and the summer vacation. Since I don't have parents, she's my daughter's only grandmother, and she's very loving toward her. I'm grateful for that. When I talked to her yesterday, she said she wishes she could see you more often. Oh? His mother told me everything. She regrets that she could only maintain a neutral stance, trying not to upset either of us. I'm so sorry. I've caused trouble for Megan, and I need to sincerely apologize to you too. Even though I didn't know about the legal wife, what I did can't be excused. I'll end the relationship today. I can't pay compensation immediately, but I will definitely pay it. Wait, that's not what I want. But what I did is unforgivable, even if I didn't know. If what you're saying is true, then we're both victims. So if you feel that way, how about getting revenge together? What? Doesn't it make you angry? The scumbag who's been playing both sides and taking advantage of us. I guess so. You know, we have quite an age gap in our marriage. He's 38 and I'm 26. Really? I'm actually older than him. I'm 42, so he wanted children from me and youth from you. Now I'm getting really angry. I finally understand why he always said I don't want children. I'll do anything you suggest. Let's get proper child support and compensation from him. Yes! Megan, I talked with Holly yesterday. How did it go? The conclusion is that we were both deceived. Neither Holly nor I knew about each other. No way! I thought Holly knew she was the mistress. She thought she was his common-law wife. I see. This is all my fault. When Ken said he wanted to marry you, I strongly opposed it. Really? Because I knew about the child. I told him to properly marry Holly and take responsibility. That's the normal response. But Ken cried and said, I really want to be with Sarah. He said he'd break up with Holly and pay child support properly, so I believed him. You were also deceived. When he brought Holly and her daughter to New Year's celebration 6 months after marrying you, I was just speechless. I couldn't tell Holly about the marriage because she seemed happy, and I couldn't tell you because you seemed so content as a newlywed. You must have been torn apart too, between your son and granddaughter. And me. Yes. I'm the villain who knew everything but kept quiet. I'll accept any punishment. I'm truly sorry. Then I have a request. What is it? I want your permission to get revenge on Ken. What? Holly and I have a plan. To do what? He'll probably come crying to you when he loses everything. When that happens, please don't help him. All right, if that's all you want, I'll help. Really? Even though he's your own child who'll be hurt? I have 2 lovely daughters and an adorable granddaughter. I don't care about my good-for-nothing son. Megan. Go ahead and do whatever you want. Yes, then I won't hold back. Ken, weren't you supposed to be on a business trip today?
Yeah, but it suddenly got canceled, so I'm coming home.
That's going to be impossible. There's a major water leak from the upstairs apartment. The management company said we need to stay at a hotel.
Seriously? Then I'll go to my parents' house. I want to eat Mom's cooking anyway.
Haven't you heard? Your mother is on vacation with her friends starting today.
What? Then where am I supposed to sleep?
Don't you think this is weird?
What?
You were actually planning to go to Holly's house, right? But she suddenly said you couldn't come, so you decided to come home?
Holly?
And now both your house and your parents' house are unavailable. Isn't that strange? Clearly weird, right?
I don't understand.
You're clever at deceiving others, but pretty slow when it comes to yourself.
What do you mean?
It means Holly, your mother, and I are working together.
What?
Did that clear things up?
You're all... What?
That accidental message was just the beginning. Never underestimate a woman's intuition.
I thought you'd let that slide.
Why would I?
It wasn't important.
A message about your daughter wasn't important?
I can explain.
Only amateurs confront immediately when they're suspicious. I'm not that inexperienced. I let you swim around while I gathered solid evidence.
There are circumstances.
Holly and your mother explained your circumstances perfectly well. After understanding all that, I absolutely cannot forgive you.
I'm sorry. I was planning to tell you someday.
When exactly?
When the time was right.
You should have told me before our marriage.
I was afraid you'd leave me if I told you. I didn't want to lose you.
Even so, deception is absolutely wrong.
That's how much I loved you.
What hurts me even more than being deceived is how terribly you treated Holly.
Well, when you've known someone for so long, you tend to get casual.
You call that casual?
What do you mean?
Don't make excuses. I hate people who treat others differently based on who they are.
All right, I'll be nicer to Holly from now on.
What? You think you have a future?
I'm her father, aren't I? I need to take care of my daughter.
Since when did you care?
I've always cared.
That's rich coming from someone who hasn't even paid child support.
You talked about that too?
We talked about everything. If you're going to have another family, at least take responsibility.
I understand. I'll break up with Holly, but I'll take care of the child properly. So please, at least you, Sarah, don't abandon me.
Then answer everything honestly. I'll consider it depending on your answers.
Ask me anything.
I want you to answer without any lies or pretense.
I understand.
Why did you have a child with Holly?
It just happened. She kept insisting on having the baby, so I let her.
Why didn't you take responsibility and marry her legally?
I never really liked her that much, and she wasn't my type looks-wise. I was only dating her because she was older and would do whatever I wanted.
Why did you introduce her to your mother? That increased the risk of everything being exposed.
Before I met you, my mother became seriously ill. She cried about wanting to see at least one grandchild before she passed away. I reluctantly introduced them, but she ended up getting better, so it was just a waste.
Shouldn't you be happy she recovered? What kind of thing is that to say?
It just slipped out.
Why did you marry me? Tell me without any lies.
Your youth and good looks.
I'm appalled.
What's wrong? I'm complimenting you.
I'm not happy at all.
Sarah, please, I'll reflect on my actions and change completely, so let's start over.
Have you noticed? You haven't apologized even once until now.
Oh, sorry.
What was that? That must be the shallowest apology in world history.
I don't have any other words.
Properly apologize to Holly, too.
Do I really have to do that?
What? She's the one who suffered the most, raising a child in an unstable position as a common-law wife.
It's weird that you're taking her side.
Apologize properly. We'll talk after that.
Fine. Holly, I'm sorry.
What exactly are you apologizing for?
Everything.
That's quite a vague apology. I don't feel any sincerity in it at all.
About the thing with Sarah and marriage.
What else?
Making you struggle financially and such.
Is that all?
That's all I can think of right now.
If I hadn't met Sarah, I probably would have remained your convenient woman forever. But thanks to what she said, I realized something. That I was actually angry.
Huh?
I could tolerate when you'd come to my place whenever you felt like it and selfishly demand what you wanted to eat. But you treated me like a toilet on your whims. And when you were in a bad mood, you controlled me with verbal and physical abuse.
That's...
I was convinced that a father was necessary for my daughter in any form, but I was wrong. Like at this recent entrance ceremony, I was somehow ashamed of attending school events as a single parent.
I see.
But thanks to Sarah, I realized what's most important for my daughter is seeing her smile.
I pray it works out that way. We won't be able to meet anymore, so please forgive me.
Wait a minute. I'm the one dumping you. Don't misunderstand.
Either way is fine. I'm going to start over with Sarah. That's why I came to apologize.
I see. I hope you'll be happy.
So, going back to the child support, how about $50 per month?
$50? Isn't a zero missing from this?
That's all I can manage.
For your own daughter?
She doesn't eat much, and two women don't need much money for food.
Are you serious right now?
I'm being practical.
That won't even cover one tutoring session.
She's a girl. She can just play with string games or something. This is all I can manage. Please accept it.
If that's how much your daughter is worth to you, fine.
Thanks, that helps. I want to use my money for Sarah now.
I understand. Be happy.
Glad we could end this cleanly. I really am sorry, okay? I apologized properly, right? If Sarah asks, can you tell her that?
Of course. I'll make sure to tell her.
Thanks. Bye. I apologized. She forgave me.
Oh?
We also settled the child support. I suggested it myself, not because Holly asked.
And?
Since I wrapped things up properly, we can start over, right?
Who said that?
But earlier...
I said I wouldn't discuss anything until you apologized properly.
I did apologize!
Reading comprehension isn't your strong suit, is it, Mr. Aspiring Novelist?
What do you mean?
We three ladies have discussed and decided we want nothing to do with you ever again.
You're joking! Even Mom?
That's right.
You have no right to break up parent and child!
As I said, it's your mother's own decision. She says living with her adorable granddaughter is much better.
What?
So, I'm divorcing you. Holly and her daughter will live with your mother.
How did it come to this?
Also, you're going to pay $20,000 each to Holly and me in compensation.
What? Why?
Holly has the right to claim compensation as your common-law wife, and I as your legal wife.
There's no way I can pay that!
How can you be such a terrible person? You lie constantly, hurt so many people, and now you won't even pay?
You know my salary!
Of course, you're a civil servant with a stable income. I can't pay isn't an acceptable excuse.
Between compensation and child support, I'll have nothing left!
Why are you exaggerating when you're only paying $50 in child support?
How do you know about that?
The three of us are together right now. We saw that whole conversation.
What?
What part of that was an apology? You were insulting Holly until the very end. Unforgivable.
If Holly is gonna live with Mom, what are you gonna do?
I'll live by myself. Maybe I'll look for a younger partner.
Stop that! You belong to me!
What? Don't be ridiculous. I hate men like you who treat women like possessions the most.
Women can't survive without men! Holly needed me as a father, and you were able to live thanks to me!
And?
You keep blaming me, but we're both at fault here!
And?
I understand that you leaving me is inevitable now, but reduce the $40,000 settlement!
I won't agree to that at all. If you don't pay, I'll talk to your supervisor at the office.
Stop! Work has nothing to do with this!
If you're so short on money, why don't you quit being a civil servant and go make some money traveling overseas?
You know I can't have a side job, right?
Then live on bean sprouts if you have to, but pay up!
You're being too merciless!
There's more. Remember our last promise as husband and wife?
What was it?
You said if you lied, I could pluck out all your body hair. You said I could pluck out as much as I want, right?
That was just the heat of the moment!
I'll discount the settlement by 1 cent per hair plucked.
What would happen to me if you pluck 4 million hairs?
Who knows? Maybe you could become a monk.
Stop joking!
Come to your parents' house when you're ready. The lawyer will be waiting.
You're too well prepared!
You might want to bring a hat, too.
Why?
Because your head will be cold on the way home. Holly, everything's ready.
Just 15 more minutes until her piano lesson ends. Please wait a bit.
Sure, and Megan made lots of food for us.
I'm so happy she's throwing a birthday party for my daughter. We were always just the two of us before.
Good. How are things going living with Holly?
She's so kind to us. I'm grateful. My daughter loves her grandmother, and I can see her becoming more expressive.
That's wonderful. Is the compensation and child support coming in regularly?
Yes, $1,200 each month.
I'm getting $800 too. He's desperate to keep his bosses from finding out.
Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you too. At least we won't waste any more time with such a terrible man.
I hope you find true happiness next time. I really mean that from my heart.
Thanks. Come to my wedding when it happens.
Of course, I'll definitely attend my friend's wedding.
But first, I need to work on my dating life. That day, when Ken showed up at his mother's house, he kept bowing and apologizing, but it didn't move anyone. His mother pulled out a box from the closet and said, "Since plucking will take too long, let's use this," and turned on the electric clippers. Thanks to our offer of discount for each hair removed, he got his first buzz cut in 40 years. By the way, we gave him a $1 discount for each hair. Was that too generous? Bad things kept happening to him. It came out that he had been skipping work to visit Holly and playing games on his work computer, resulting in a pay cut. Out of his $3,200 monthly salary, $2,000 goes to compensation and payments, leaving him barely scraping by. As a civil servant, he can't even take a second job. They say he now dashes to the supermarket in the evening to compete with veteran housewives for discounted food items. I hope he thoroughly enjoys his loneliness and poverty. Sarah, when will dinner be ready? Kevin and I are both starving. Sorry, but could you prepare something yourselves? I have a manuscript deadline today and I don't have much time. Huh? But Kevin said he wants to eat your home cooking. Men always love their mother's cooking, you know. Tell him I cook for you all the time. Sorry about this. But I'm too hungry to even move right now. And Kevin's been complaining all day about being hungry. He keeps saying, when is Mom going to make something good? So Sarah, please, won't you cook for us? I told you it's impossible. Madison, why don't you cook for once? That's impossible. I'm terrible at cooking. Growing up, we always ordered takeout or ate at restaurants. I never needed to learn because we could afford not to. Ah, right. You had that wealthy lifestyle. Oh, you remember that well. Yeah, those were the days when money was never an issue. We'd eat at the best restaurants whenever we wanted. Yeah, you always tell me about it yourself. Well, if you can't cook, then have Kevin do it. He can at least make scrambled eggs. No, Kevin is too hungry to move either. At this rate, we'll both... He's lying on the couch complaining about his stomach. Listen, how long are you two planning to stay here? You said you came to celebrate the new house, but you've been squatting here for 3 months, and you've completely taken over the second floor. Huh? But this is such a big house. The first floor is entirely your space, so what's wrong with us using the second floor? You weren't using it anyway, right? I don't mind you staying for a little while, but squatting here for 3 months and then demanding I cook for you is just too selfish, don't you think? Not to mention you've never once offered to help with groceries. Or utilities, or cleaning, or anything, really. Don't blame me for that. Kevin is the one who told me this is my family home, so don't hold back at all. He said you would be happy to have us around. Even so, it's inconsiderate to squat here without doing any housework. You understand that much, right? Hey, if you're going to lecture someone, lecture Kevin. Don't blame me. I'm just doing what Kevin told me to do. He's the one who said we didn't need to worry about anything. I've told Kevin many times too, but nothing improves. He just shrugs and says he'll figure it out later. Well, don't blame me for that. Besides, you must be lonely too, right? After losing your husband, living alone in such a big house. So it's good that we're here, isn't it? Anyway, get out by this week. Otherwise, you'll be forcibly evicted. Forcibly? By who? You can't just kick out family like that. I mean it, Madison. Well, if you won't cook dinner, I guess we'll just eat whatever's in the fridge. You always eat whatever you want anyway. What were you doing this morning? Making noise and rummaging through the whole house. I could hear you going through drawers and cabinets.
Oh, Mom, sorry for waking you up. I was just looking for something. I had no choice. It was really important. I couldn't wait.
Looking for something? This is my house. What could you possibly be looking for? And why didn't you just ask me instead of tearing the place apart?
Come on, don't be so cold. This is my home too, right? I mean, if it's your house, then it's also my family home.
Kevin, you didn't even come to your father's funeral, and now you have the nerve to act like family? Do you have any idea how that felt?
Hey, I explained that before, didn't I? I couldn't go because of work. After that, I promptly came home and visited his grave. I apologized for missing the funeral then.
That's true, but you never even contacted us before that. Not a single call or text. I had to handle everything alone.
Well, I never thought Dad would actually die. He always seemed so strong and healthy. If he'd been sick and hospitalized, I might have been prepared. But a car accident is unpredictable, and I couldn't arrange time off work. I really feel bad about it.
I understand. I said something immature too, but not working and squatting here for 3 months. What's that about?
I can't help it, can I? I've been in shock since Dad died. I just can't bring myself to work right now. It's like depression or something. Besides, with Dad's inheritance, we should have financial breathing room, right?
Inheritance?
Dad was originally wealthy, and you worked hard too, so our family should still have plenty of money. Plus, this huge new house proves we're doing well financially.
What are you talking about? There's no inheritance from your father. He had just finished paying off debts from a business failure a few years ago. We were barely getting back on our feet when the accident happened.
Huh? But this house is newly built, right? Where did the money to build this house come from?
When we started building, we didn't know he'd end up in debt. And after your father died, I'm paying the mortgage alone, so our family has no assets.
What the hell? You should have told me sooner. I thought we were rich this whole time. This changes everything about my plans.
That's what you're here for, isn't it? It's pointless, so you should do something else. First, you should prepare to leave immediately.
Damn! I feel like I've been scammed! So Dad's inheritance really doesn't exist?
No, he had nothing to leave behind. Just debts and this mortgage I can barely handle.
Shit! Well, whatever. Madison's family is rich anyway. We'll manage somehow. They can help us out until I get back on my feet.
Isn't working yourself an option? How long are you planning to stay unemployed?
I'm in a recharging period right now. Once I'm recharged, I'll work properly.
Good grief. What are you doing in the yard? Stop it! You're disturbing the neighbors! Mrs. Johnson already called to complain.
Huh? We have such a big yard, so we should use it or it's a waste.
That doesn't mean you should blast music at full volume. Can't you see you're disturbing the neighbors?
Everyone likes music. It's like a festival. Have fun. Life's too short to worry about every little complaint.
Enough! I'm sick of you two! Leave immediately, or I'll call the police!
Huh? Why would you call the police when we're just staying at my husband's family home? That would be so embarrassing for you. Oh, I discussed it with Kevin, and we decided you must be lonely in your new house by yourself, so we'll live here with you. It's perfect. You get companionship, we get a place to stay. And please pay for our living expenses, too. You can afford it with your pension, right?
What nonsense! I'm not old enough to receive a pension.
But you'll get one in a few years, right? So you can cover our living expenses starting now, can't you? Kevin told me you're rich, right? He said his family always had money.
Oh, as I told Kevin, I'm barely managing the mortgage payments. Far from being rich, my assets are negative.
Come on, you built such a big house. Sarah, you work from home all the time, so you must have plenty of money. You don't have anything else to spend money on anyway, so it's perfect, right?
What's perfect about it? Don't say ridiculous things. Listen, this is my final warning. Stop the music and get out!
That's impossible. We can't leave. Where would we live? Kevin already gave up his apartment when we came here. We don't have anywhere else to go right now.
Your family is wealthy too, right? You'll manage somehow.
Well, that's true, but... Plus, I have tens of thousands of followers on social media. I have income as a celebrity influencer, so even if we leave here, we'll be fine. My engagement rates are really good lately. Brand partnerships are starting to come in.
Well then, get out immediately.
No way. Scary. Staying home all the time makes you irritable. You should go out more and experience different things, you know? Hey, Sarah, what's for dinner today? You'll cook today for sure, right? You've been slacking off lately. Kevin's been complaining about eating convenience store food.
Prepare it yourself.
I told you, I'm bad at cooking. Please make something photogenic that I can post on social media. Something that looks expensive and homemade. My followers expect quality content. Or I'll keep knocking on your office door again. I know you're trying to work, but this is important too.
I've already left, so do whatever you want.
Huh? Left? Left to where? Did you go grocery shopping? Finally.
I left the house. Only you two are in that house now, so do whatever you want. I'm not coming back.
What? Are you giving us this house? Yay! Got my dream house! I need to post this on social media right away. This is going to get so many likes. Finally, a house that matches my lifestyle brand.
I didn't give it to you. I left first, so you two should get out quickly too. Before you get into serious legal trouble.
Why do we have to leave? It would be such a waste if no one lived here. Wow, I'm already getting reactions on social media. People are so excited about my new place.
This house has been sold, so the real estate agent and contractors will come soon. If you don't leave by then, you'll be trespassers. They have legal authority to remove you.
What? Sold? You sold this house?
Yes, the mortgage payments are too much for me alone. Unfortunately, I had no choice.
How could you do that without telling us? We've been living here. This is our home now.
I couldn't afford to keep it just so you two could live here for free.
Wait a minute. Where are we supposed to live then? Why did you do something so selfish without consulting us? We had plans. I was going to redecorate. All my followers think this is my house now.
You're the ones who moved in without consulting anyone. I have the rights to this house, so what I do with it is my business. You never paid a cent toward the mortgage.
But we're family. Why are you being so cold? Family is supposed to help each other. You can't just abandon us like this.
If you want to claim rights, contribute some money. You don't even do that. So what family? Don't be ridiculous. Family works both ways. It's not just about taking.
Ugh, what's wrong with this old hag? Kevin, where are you? This is terrible.
Huh? I'm out right now. What's wrong?
That old hag put this house up for sale. We have to leave immediately or we'll be trespassers. She's completely lost her mind.
What? Put it up for sale? You're kidding, right? She can't just sell the family home like that. There must be some kind of legal process we can fight.
It seems to be true. I just checked and the first floor is completely empty. All her stuff is gone.
No, the house didn't have much stuff to begin with, right? It's newly built. It's probably Mom's prank. She'll come back soon saying, just kidding. She's trying to scare us into behaving better.
No, it's definitely not a prank. She's been angry lately. Wait, there's a for sale sign in the yard.
So it's real? What should we do? Let's just ignore it and keep squatting. What are they going to do, physically drag us out? We have rights as residents.
No. What if the real estate agent comes? We could actually get arrested. I can't have an arrest record. It would ruin my influencer career. My brand depends on having a clean image.
Just say we didn't know, and that'll be fine. We can say Mom deliberately hid it from us and set us up to get caught. That way we're the victims, and at least we can live here until then.
That won't work. There's a record of our conversation. This house has been sold. She told me clearly. If they show that evidence, it's over.
What a pain in the ass. Finding a new place costs money we don't have. Security deposits, first month's rent, moving costs. Hey, can't you ask your family for help?
Huh? What do you mean?
Ask them for money. Your family's rich, right? You'll manage somehow. This is exactly the kind of situation where wealthy families help out.
Well, that's true, but... Speaking of which, your family should be rich too, but why did this happen? Were you just bragging about being rich? Because this doesn't look like rich people problems.
Bragging? What are you talking about? Our family being rich is true. Look at this huge house. Poor people don't build houses like this.
But it seems your family was so broke she had to sell the house. If you were really rich, you wouldn't sell your house because you can't pay the mortgage, right? So saying your family was rich was a lie. You lied to me about your family's financial situation.
That's because Dad's business failed and we stopped being rich. What do you mean lie? Then is your family being rich also a lie? Because I'm starting to have some serious doubts about that.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Because when I visited for greetings, it was just a normal apartment. I've never actually seen proof that you're rich. No servants, no fancy cars, no jewelry, just a regular middle-class apartment.
Of course. You just don't brag about being rich. Truly wealthy people are discreet about their money.
Even though you call yourself a celebrity on social media to get followers, tell the truth. Your family being rich is a lie, right? You're really just from an ordinary, average family, right?
Shut up! My family is wealthy. Just because we don't show off doesn't mean we don't have money.
Then ask your wealthy family for help. I let you live at my family home for a while, so now it's your turn. If you're wealthy, you can get moving funds prepared immediately, right? Unless you've been lying this whole time.
Aren't you ashamed to rely on your wife like that? You're a man, right? A man should protect me, not ask me to solve all our problems with my family's money.
I've been helping you plenty. You lived luxuriously these past 3 months, right? You got to show off as much as you wanted on social media, right? Free rent, free food, perfect house for photos. I gave you everything you needed for your influencer lifestyle.
That was thanks to your mother, not you. You're just unemployed. You just lived at your family home. So why are you acting all high and mighty? You contributed nothing to this situation.
You! I don't want to hear that from a woman who lies about her family being rich and acts like a celebrity on social media. At least I'm honest about my situation.
Huh? What's wrong with that? Did I cause you any trouble? My social media presence doesn't hurt anyone.
You did! I bought a luxury car with a loan!
What? What do you mean? When did you buy a car? With what money?
I thought Dad had inheritance and your family was rich, so I figured we'd manage somehow. It seemed like the perfect time to upgrade our lifestyle.
Are you stupid? That's not my fault. I never told you to buy anything.
You wanted it, so I prepared it as a surprise. It's being delivered soon.
Don't blame me. You just wanted it yourself. Ugh, I don't care. Good luck with the loan payments.
What? You expect me to pay a loan? We're married. We're supposed to share financial responsibilities.
Of course, you're the one who bought it. You were going to give it to me as a present, right? But you were planning to split the cost? What a lame man. Real men don't ask their wives to pay for their own gifts.
You! Don't mess with me, you lying woman! I'll expose your true identity on social media! Let's see how your followers react to the truth!
Huh? Hey, what are you planning to do?
I'll reveal that you're not a celebrity or anything! You posted pictures of that house on social media pretending it was yours, right? I'll retake the photos with the for sale sign! Show everyone the truth about your fake lifestyle!
Hey, stop! Why would you do that?
Because you're a lying woman! This happened because of you! Take responsibility! If you hadn't pretended to be rich, I never would have made such a stupid decision!
Wait! It's not good for us to fight each other. We're in a tough situation right now, but if we work together, maybe we can figure something out without destroying each other.
Don't give me that righteous crap now! You called me a liar first! You've always looked down on me. I've been pissed off for a while, even though you can only survive because of me.
So you're getting revenge? What a lame man. This is exactly why I can't respect you.
Say whatever you want. If you want forgiveness, pay for my new car loan. Otherwise, I'm exposing everything about your fake life. Your followers deserve to know the truth.
If you've been angry at me all along, you just bought the car for yourself, right? The surprise for me was just a lie. You wanted a fancy car and used me as an excuse.
So you're gonna defy me. Check your social media. Your celebrity character is ruined now.
This is the worst. How could you destroy me like this? We're supposed to be married.
Perfect timing for a divorce! See ya!
Sarah, I'm really sorry for everything.
Yes? What's this all of a sudden?
No, I realized I've been really rude to you. I've deeply reflected on my actions, so please forgive me. I was completely out of line and disrespectful. I should have appreciated your hospitality more.
Oh, I see. All right, I forgive you.
Really? Thank you so much. I knew you were understanding.
Yes, I forgive you, so don't worry about it anymore.
Thank goodness. I've deeply reflected and decided to divorce Kevin. He was just targeting your husband's inheritance and squatting at the family home. He didn't go to the funeral because he said it was too much trouble. He never really cared about family at all.
Is that so? I figured it was something like that. But why are you telling me this now?
Because I've deeply reflected. I'm on your side now. I want to make things right between us. We women need to stick together against men like Kevin. I realize now how much he took advantage of your kindness.
Kevin is my son, but he's human trash. The woman he chose is also trash, I see.
Huh? What do you mean? Didn't you forgive me? I thought we were going to be allies now. I'm trying to do the right thing here.
Yes, I forgave you. You don't need to apologize anymore. Well then, goodbye.
Wait! You forgave me, right? Then couldn't you help me a little? Just until I get back on my feet after the divorce.
Ah, you must be troubled about having nowhere to live. Your social media is in flames, your relationship with Kevin is ruined, you have no job or money, and you don't know what to do.
Exactly! Really, I don't know what to do. If you don't help me, I'll become homeless. I have nowhere else to turn right now.
Well, that's wonderful then.
Huh?
Because you said it yourself, right? That it's important to go outside and experience different things.
Mom, I want to confirm something.
Ah, about the car delivery. I just got a call from the real estate agent. A dealer brought a luxury car to that house. This is the car you bought, right?
Yeah, I bought it with a loan, but I can't afford the payments. I was wondering what to do.
I told you clearly the other day, I'm cutting ties with you, ending our parent-child relationship. We'll never meet again.
I know, but I'm still your blood-related son, right? Please, help me. I don't even have a place to live now. No job, no money. This is seriously bad. I've hit rock bottom here.
Even so, you have to work hard and pay it off. You bought it yourself. Besides, you say it's a loan, but there's no way an unemployed person like you could get approved. You borrowed money elsewhere and bought it outright, didn't you?
Yeah, so I need to pay it back quickly or I'm screwed.
Even if you say that, it has nothing to do with me. You made your choices. Now live with the consequences. Oh, right. I'm going to borrow this car for a bit. I feel like taking a drive after so long.
What? What do you mean? Hey, if you're gonna drive that car, pay the loan! That's not fair! You can't just take it!
My, that's quite a reasonable point. I'd like to say the same thing to someone who squatted in a house without paying the mortgage. Kevin received the delivered car and is now working day and night to earn living expenses and monthly debt payments. By the way, due to sleep deprivation, he crashed into a telephone pole, and since it's a luxury car, the repair costs are considerable. He's not even driving it now. It must be painful to keep paying monthly for a car that's just collecting dust. But I think he'll understand a little of how I felt paying the mortgage for lazy house guests who did nothing. Madison continues her social media while homeless and jobless. She goes to wealthy neighborhoods to take selfies with the scenery, somehow maintaining her celebrity act to protect her pride. Because of Kevin's exposure, everyone knows the truth, but she continues anyway. At this point, it's actually admirable. As for me, I'm focusing on work in my new single-person apartment. It was sad to let go of that house, which was like a memento of my deceased husband, but I'm sure he's watching over my choice from heaven.
It's absolutely disgusting that you act like his sister when you're not even blood related. I'm cutting ties with outsiders, and don't you dare come to the wedding.
What a thing to say on the eve of the wedding. Lena, I'm honestly confused right now. Where exactly did you hear that my brother and I aren't blood related?
Michael just told me that you two have no blood connection. This is absolutely unbelievable. How dare you deceive me all this time?
Wait, deceive you? We haven't deceived anyone about anything. No matter what you say, my brother and I are siblings. That's never been a secret. I understand that some people value blood relations above all else, so I don't intend to deny your values or judge you for them. But there are other forms of family that aren't just based on blood relations. Surely you can understand that.
No, that's impossible. Family means blood. That's what makes people actually related.
Why do you deny it so completely? You're being so absolute about this.
Because I grew up in foster care too.
What? You did? I had no idea. Michael never mentioned that.
My parents' divorce caused some issues, so it was just temporary due to our family circumstances. But I still haven't forgotten those memories, suddenly locked in the same room with complete strangers as children, while adults smiled and tried to please us. There wasn't a single person I could trust. Everyone was fake. So strangers becoming family is impossible. I never found anyone I could call family in that place. It was all pretend. Adults forcing kids to play house.
That must have been a really painful experience for you. I can understand why someone with that background would especially value blood relations. But please, I'm begging you to stop denying my relationship with my brother. I understand you might not be able to accept it based on your experiences, but...
Huh? That makes no sense. It's seriously disgusting. Acting like family when you're strangers, showing up like you own the place. How can you even do that? Don't you have any shame? Any self-awareness? It's beyond shameless. You're morally bankrupt.
You don't need to go that far. I'm not trying to own anything. I'm just trying to support my brother on his wedding day.
And Michael's just as bad, letting some strangers sit in the family section. Having an outsider taking up space at my precious ceremony is absolutely unbearable, disgusting. This is supposed to be the most important day of my life. I'm physically repulsed by you, so please, please don't come to the ceremony. If you show up, I'll sue you.
Our parents have already passed away, so I'm my brother's only family member. Are you really okay with not having me there? You'll be completely alone in the family section.
Stop acting like family. I think I'm actually going to be sick. You're making me feel nauseous just thinking about it. He doesn't need fake family when he's getting real family. Me.
You've been pretty hostile toward me for months now, but you seem to get along well with my brother. I thought if he was happy, I could endure whatever treatment you gave me, but this is too much. Fine, have it your way. I won't attend the ceremony, and I'm leaving the venue right now.
Really? You're really leaving?
I said I'm leaving. Give me a few minutes to gather my things.
Yes! Thank goodness. I couldn't stand having an outsider in the family section. Get lost, you delusional fake sister!
Maya, where are you now? Let's take some photos while we have the chance. You got all dressed up for this. You look beautiful in that dress.
Sorry, Michael. I'm not at the venue anymore.
What? Why? Did you forget something?
No, it's at Lena's request.
Lena's? What do you mean? What kind of request?
Actually.
What the hell? Lena said all that to you?
Yeah, she's never shown me such clear malice before, but now I realize it was building up. She's been making snide comments, tripping me up, and doing various other passive-aggressive things to me for months. I think since I was the only family member, she was trying to establish dominance over me. She wanted to make sure I knew my place in the hierarchy she was creating.
Why didn't you tell me about this? I had no idea she was treating you badly. I feel like such an idiot. How did I miss all of this?
You and Lena seemed to be getting along well, didn't you? You were so happy with her. I wasn't planning to force a relationship with her anyway, and I figured after you got married, I could just avoid seeing Lena. I thought I could handle a little hostility if it meant you could be happy.
But still, I'm sorry. I should have noticed. I should have protected you. I can't believe Lena would say such cruel things. This isn't the person I thought I was marrying.
Did you know Lena had been in foster care?
Actually, I just heard about it from her mother a moment ago. She said Lena had lived away from home for a while due to family circumstances. Lena seemed sensitive about it, so I talked about our family situation again. I never imagined it would lead to this explosion. I was trying to be understanding and share our own experiences.
Michael, what are you going to do now? The guests are already arriving. This is your wedding day. I don't want my absence to ruin everything for you.
Honestly, I don't understand Lena's true feelings anymore. She said she loved me, but at the same time treated my sister like an outsider, like you were some kind of threat. How can someone claim to love me while rejecting the most important person in my life? I want to know her real feelings. Maya, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but could you come back here? I need to confront her about this, and I think she needs to face what she's done.
All right, but I'll hide in a back room so I won't be seen by the guests.
You really left, right? You're not sitting somewhere in the venue? I can't relax until I know for sure you're gone.
I'm not there. I'm devastated that I can't see my brother's big day, and you're just adding insult to injury by checking up on me. Do you have any idea how much this hurts?
But you're such a shameless person who was going to impersonate family and sit in the family section. Even after all this, you might still show up and sit there like you belong.
You really say whatever you want, don't you? Just to confirm, you really don't want me to participate in any way?
You're so persistent. I'm not talking about anything complicated here. Why can't you understand? No outsiders at my wedding. How much clearer can I be? Never come back, outsider.
The person you're calling an outsider is legally the sister of your husband. Well, whatever. As you said, crazy people can't be reasoned with. So please, experience firsthand what happens when you tell family members not to come to a wedding.
Huh? What are you talking about? I never told family not to come. Outsiders should just go home. Only family is welcome. Michael, why did you do that? You made me sound like the villain. That's horrible. The whole atmosphere at the venue is ruined. What are you going to do about this?
The villain? I just told the truth, that you shut Maya out. I explained exactly what happened. How is that making you sound like anything other than what you are?
It's weird that you even mentioned it. Why couldn't you just make up an excuse? You could have said she was sick or had an emergency.
The family section was empty, so the guests were surprised and asking questions. My guests know Maya well, so everyone was worried something had happened to her. As the host, it's natural to explain to the guests when they're concerned about a family member's absence.
Well, that's true, but I didn't say anything wrong. I just said outsiders shouldn't sit in the family section. That's weird, isn't it? That's where family sits. Anyone would agree with me on that basic principle.
That's right, it's where family sits. And Maya sitting there wouldn't be wrong, because Maya is my sister. She belongs in that section more than anyone. Everyone knows that. That's why they noticed Maya wasn't there. Everyone thinks it's natural for Maya to sit there.
What? So you're saying it's normal for invited guests to casually sit in the family section?
That's completely different. Why would Maya be grouped with friends?
Because she's an outsider with no blood relation. It's the same thing.
She's not an outsider. I've told you countless times. Maya is my sister. I understand you might not be able to accept family that isn't blood related due to your own experiences. But that doesn't give you the right to deny my relationship with Maya. You hurt my sister without a second thought. I never thought you were that kind of person. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disgusted by your behavior.
Why are you saying that? Wait, Michael, you're acting strange. This is weird. You're supposed to be on my side. We're getting married. Why are you taking her side over mine?
I'm not taking sides. I'm standing up for what's right. You'll soon realize that you're the one saying strange things.
It's your fault that everyone criticized me. The wedding atmosphere is ruined. Everything's a mess. What have you done? Today was supposed to be the precious day Michael and I became family.
My fault? How could I, not being at the venue, ruin the ceremony's atmosphere? This isn't magic. I can't control people's reactions from miles away.
You spread stories making me look bad before leaving the venue. That's the only explanation. You must have told people lies about me to make them turn against me. There's no other way everyone would suddenly hate me.
That's a terrible accusation. You told me to leave and I left immediately, as requested. Besides, I wouldn't tell the guests about this. Everyone came to celebrate you two. I wouldn't want to ruin that atmosphere, unlike some people.
Then why am I being criticized? Why is everyone looking at me like that?
It's because you threw your brother's sister out of the venue, isn't it? You said people without blood relations are outsiders, and that's not entirely wrong. But the fact that I'm my brother's sister is undeniable to everyone who knows us. The proof is that the guests wondered why the sister wasn't there, right? Did anyone ask about friend Maya or guest Maya? Did anyone wonder where that girl Michael knows was?
They didn't, but that doesn't mean anything. They just don't understand the real situation.
Of course not. I hear many of the guests are mutual acquaintances of you and my brother. Since my brother introduces me as his sister, I am undoubtedly his sister, at least to my brother, myself, and the guests. Do you understand? You threw family out of the wedding. Isn't it natural to get criticism for such outrageous behavior?
This is all a scheme. You kept quiet about not being blood related and continued pretending to be his sister. It's manipulation. You tricked everyone into thinking you're real family. Family without blood relations is impossible. It's all fake.
I've repeatedly said that family isn't just about blood relations. And if family is only about blood, then you and my brother have no blood relation either. So you're outsiders to each other, according to your own logic. Yet you just said today was the day you and Michael became family. What's your take on that?
What? Well, that's...
According to your logic, the only valid family structure in the world would be parent-child relationships, because married couples have no blood relation. You can deny my relationship with my brother if you want, but you should understand something. You're also denying your relationship with my brother, the very concept of marriage itself.
Michael, please help me. My parents and relatives are furious, and there's no reasoning with them. Dad's outside the dressing room screaming, "I never raised such a shameless daughter." It's terrible.
I can hear that shouting from the main hall. Your parents are very mature people. They wanted to scold you immediately for your outrageous behavior, but they held back because there were guests.
I shouldn't have fled to the dressing room. I thought my parents would be on my side. They're supposed to support me no matter what. I'm their daughter.
Don't you understand why everyone's so angry? What you did is like telling someone's parents they're disowned and throwing them out of the venue. How could you think you wouldn't get in trouble for that? Did you really think people would just accept you rejecting my family?
But she's not really your sister. You're not blood related.
Enough! Blood relation isn't everything. How can you say such horrible things? Don't you realize you've been hurting me this whole time? I told you I was adopted, right? How could you forget something so important?
Huh? Adopted? Did we talk about that?
When you were surprised that you didn't know Maya and I weren't blood related, I thought you'd misunderstood that we were adopted together. But you actually forgot such an important conversation about my life.
When did you tell me? I don't remember at all.
When we visited my parents' grave together, that important day when I introduced you to them. I told you I was adopted and that my parents were my adoptive parents. Maya is their daughter, and I have no blood relation to any of my family members.
Really? I had no idea. I'm sorry. I didn't know about those circumstances.
Didn't know? I told you clearly that I was adopted, but I'm truly their son. That's why I introduced you at my deceased parents' grave. That's why it was such an important moment for me. I was sharing my deepest truth with you. Being adopted isn't trivial. I could understand if you forgot for that reason, but you prioritize blood relations above all else, remember? That's why you casually mistreated Maya, right? So how could you forget something as important as me being adopted? If blood relations matter so much to you, wouldn't my adoption status be the most crucial thing to remember?
Well,
There are two possibilities here. Either you're not actually obsessed with blood relations and only brought it up to mistreat Maya, or you didn't care about me at all, not enough to remember the most important facts about my life.
No, you're important to me. You're the most important person in my life. I love you more than anything.
Right, that's why you apologized to me honestly just now. So that means you brought up blood relations just to hurt Maya, calling her an outsider and saying terrible things. That's despicable. Neither Maya nor I are bothered by not being blood related. We've never hidden it or been ashamed of it. But that doesn't mean we think it's such a light topic that we can laugh off others' cruel comments about it. You hurt my family deliberately. I can't forgive someone like that.
Wait, Michael, let's talk about this. Please, Michael. We can work through this.
You should be talking to your parents, not me. You've kept them waiting long enough. Come out of that dressing room already and face what you've done. And learn exactly how outrageous your behavior was. Learn what it means to reject family at a wedding.
What a huge commotion this has become. I can't see everything from the dressing room, but I can hear the shouting from multiple directions.
That's her father. He's a serious, strict man, so he can't forgive what happened today.
That's her father. He's a serious, strict man, so he can't forgive what happened today.
He said he wants to apologize to you properly later. He's mortified by his daughter's behavior.
He doesn't need to worry about that. None of this is their fault. But what are you going to do now?
I'm gonna handle this properly. Half measures aren't good for anyone.
Please reconsider breaking off our engagement, Michael. Please. I won't be mean to Maya anymore, and I'll stay away from her.
This isn't about that level of issue. This isn't something an apology can fix. I don't want to call someone family who won't welcome my sister into the family. And you've been hurting not just my sister, but me too this entire time. Every cruel word to her was a cruel word to me. I can't forgive you for denying my relationship with my deceased parents and my sister. I refuse to become family with you. I'm breaking off our engagement. Your parents have already agreed, and they're saying they'll pay damages for what happened today. They understand the gravity of what you've done, even if you don't.
Damages? Why? What damages?
For the emotional distress you caused me. Many of your comments were unforgivable. Blood relation or not, there's no excuse for hurting someone the way you hurt Maya. You failed to understand that, and that's your fault, not mine.
You're hiding in Michael's dressing room, aren't you? Please convince everyone. If you say you were actually at the venue, it won't become such a big deal, right? We can say there was a misunderstanding, that I was just stressed.
Even if I came back, it wouldn't erase what you did. This is the consequence of your own actions. You reap what you sow.
Please work something out.
I can't. Besides, you disowned me, didn't you? That means we're truly strangers now. I'm someone you don't know. There's no reason for me to help a stranger who treated me so cruelly.
Don't say that. I'm sorry. I apologize, so please forgive me.
An apology won't make this forgivable.
Huh? But people forgive each other all the time.
I endured your harassment because you and my brother seemed happy together. I thought I could tolerate a little cruelty for my brother's sake, but you deeply hurt my brother. If this marriage would make my brother happy, I'd gladly celebrate it, but you denied what my brother holds dear. And you think you can just muddy your own parents' reputation and have an apology fix everything? That's unforgivable!
But I love him. That's true. That part was never fake. Please, if you approve of the marriage, there might still be hope.
Still trying to marry my brother at this point? You're incredible. If you truly loved him, you'd reflect on how deeply you hurt him and step aside, wouldn't you? You'd want what's best for him, not what's convenient for you. I absolutely will not approve of your marriage to him. Because my brother is my only family, wishing for family's happiness is normal, isn't it?
What about me, then? Being left at the altar will make me a laughingstock. I'll never find anyone better than Michael. He was perfect.
I don't care. If you thought he was such a good person, how could you casually hurt his family? Everything you're saying is contradictory and untrustworthy. But you're right about one thing. I should head to the venue soon.
Really?
Yes, as his sister, I'm going to properly declare in front of the relatives that I cannot approve of your marriage. I'm going to make sure everyone understands exactly what kind of person you are.
Wait, please, don't do that. That will ruin everything. My reputation, my family's reputation.
This should satisfy you, right? After all, I'm only doing exactly what you asked for.
Maya, thank you for today. Sorry for making you wait in the dressing room all this time.
It's fine. I wanted to make that declaration myself at the end. So what happens now?
Lena's parents took her home and we'll discuss the rest later. I honestly don't want to take damages, but they insist on paying as part of taking responsibility. They say it's the only way they can begin to restore their family's honor after what she did. So I might accept it. It would cover the wedding costs at least.
I think Lena needs to lose something to properly reflect on her actions. Some people only learn when there are real consequences.
Ugh, I could cry at how poor my judgment was. You noticed early on, but I didn't. They say love is blind, but why didn't I see it? How did I miss all the signs?
It's because Lena liked you.
Huh?
Because she liked you, she acted like the type of woman you'd be attracted to when she was with you. That's all. I don't think that's necessarily bad. Everyone puts their best foot forward in relationships. Everyone's afraid to show their true selves to others. That's human nature. The problem was staying the type of person who would cause a breakup when the truth came out. Lena might have had chances to change, to grow, to become more accepting, but she didn't take them.
Maya, you're very calm about this. More calm than I expected.
Am I? Well, I just don't want to see my brother depressed over someone who wasn't worth it. You're a kind person, Michael, so you'll definitely find someone good. So, don't rush into marriage next time.
So you noticed that too. I guess I was pretty obvious about feeling left behind.
I could tell you were anxious about everyone around you getting married, but now you understand, right? Rushing doesn't lead to anything good. Whether family or romantic partners, you need to slowly build relationships where you care for each other. Lena, who was forcibly sent back to her parents' home, is now being strictly disciplined by them and is undergoing bridal training to reform her character. She's made to do all the household chores from early morning and can't even go out without her parents' permission. Given her outrageous behavior, it will be quite some time before her parents forgive her and allow her to go on dates. By then, her success rate in matchmaking will drop significantly, making it even harder for her to leave that house. Meanwhile, my brother and I went to visit our parents' grave. Seeing my brother apologize to our parents about what happened, I was reminded once again that he truly is our parents' son. Well, I pray that he'll find someone who can make him happy in the future. For now, I plan to support him so his emotional wounds can heal quickly.